What's the answer?
I don't know, but I'm willing to grant it.
No, sir. You either affirm it or you don't affirm it. Which is it?
Don't tell me what my answer is. I just gave it.
Okay, fuck off! So, like I said, when I'm dealing with these atheists, they either have overt thug behavior or they have varying degrees of just simply dishonest responses, either by just filibustering and pretending to answer my questions, or they'll just passive aggressively lie. Like, for example, we have a prime example by London 87. He's a prime example of somebody who's deceitful, evasive, and filibusters.
Do I have the right to respond?
Yeah, well, you're a pathological liar and a deceiver. And every time I encounter you in other rooms, you play those games. You never answer my questions.
Right. You never answer my questions. Do you acknowledge that?
You are, listen to me, sir. You are a total bullshitter. You are a liar. I will tell you to your face. Every time I encounter you, you just monologue. Here, I'll show it to everyone in the room right now. Are you an atheist?
I'm an agnostic atheist. So
No,
yeah.
sir. Listen to me. We've gone through this many times before. Let's stop playing this little game. Either you affirm God's existence or you deny it. There is no middle ground. And if I have to explain to you all over again why that's true, I'll be more than happy to do it.
I'm happy to use the label atheist for this conversation.
Okay, good. Now, so explain to me, in one sentence or two, why are you an atheist?
Wait. Actually, first, what do you mean by atheist?
Okay, we've already gone over it. Okay, somebody who denies the existence of God, either directly or indirectly.
Okay, yeah, I deny your God.
No. Stop right there. See, here we go again. Okay, now we have a segueing way here. Okay, atheism is the denial of all creator God concepts, sir.
Yeah, I accept that too, right? And your God would be included in that.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't. Of course it is. That goes without saying. So there's no need for you to mention it. Now you've just wasted 30 seconds.
Yeah, that if you assert that your God is something necessary, then yes, I deny the existence.
Sir, okay, again, you're wasting time again. You're being evasive as you always are. Maybe you are so mentally habituated to being deceptive and evasive that you're no longer aware of what you're doing. Okay? Now, I asked you a question. In one or two sentences, please explain to me the basis of your denial of the existence of God.
Because there are no good reasons to accept that it is necessary that a mind, a being, a God exists.
Okay, did everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Now he has given me the ammunition all I need to eviscerate him. Now, does that statement, there are no good reasons, that you have no good reasons to believe in a personal, absolute creator God, is that dependent upon that statement has an underlying unstated premise that you possess the capacity to reason?
I believe I have the capacity to reason, yes.
So the answer is yes. Your statement, there is no good reason to believe in God, contains an unstated premise that you possess the capacity to reason. And yes, since your reason is not ultimate, absolute, and unconditionally non-dependent, what is it in existence? What is the ground of all being, the reason why anything exists at all, that will provide a final foundation for all dependent facts, including your capacity to reason? What is that absolute and ultimate? What is
it? Some form of naturalism. You know, it seems to be that.
I want you to be specific.
Well, as I just said, I mean, I can appeal to naturalism. I need not appeal to your God.
I'm not asking you to appeal. I want you to tell me, what is it that is ultimate, absolute, and unconditionally non-dependent and impersonal? What is it?
Oh, if it's impersonal, then it would be a
sir. If it was personal, then you would believe in God. Since you do not believe in God as the personal absolute, then by default you are operating from the foundation of an impersonal absolute. What?
I don't believe. I don't believe God is necessary, so the impersonal
Okay, sir,
absolute that
sir,
I'm
listen to me,
referring
listen to
to
That's
me.
not what
You're
he
makes
doing
asked
it.
you. Goodness.
You're doing it again. You are so habituated to being deceptive that you are simply not conscious that you're doing it right now. Now, you see, what you do is you go into a monologue, okay, that is ambiguous. Now, one more time. What is it that is unconditionally non-dependent and impersonal that provides the basis for all dependent facts?
some unknown natural law.
So you're asserting that you know that there's something impersonal and absolute. You know this, but it's unknown.
I didn't say I know it, but I said that it could be. I
Then
can
what?
appeal
Okay,
to
so
it
you're asserting
and have
something you.
Ah,
So you're asserting something you don't know.
I never asserted it. I just said I can appeal to it
Is
and have a
is there how
consistent epistemology.
so you're asserting that there's an impersonal absolute that is unconditionally non-dependent that provides for all dependent states? Are you asserting that that is the case?
I'm saying if there's something absolute, it may be personal, but it
Sir,
may
no,
be
no, no,
impersonal.
stop. Here we
oh
go
my
again. Here
God.
we go again. You are so chronically, you are so habituated in your conversations in being deceptive and segueing off and making equivocal statements. You are unaware of this personality quirk in you. Now, either you are asserting or you are not asserting that there is an impersonal absolute. Which is it?
I'm saying that it's perfectly feasible that there's an impersonal
No,
absolute.
stop! One more time. It's either A or not A. You see, you are a pathological deceiver. You
You're
see, this is
asking me
precisely.
to.
Okay, do not overtalk me. You are a pathological deceiver. This is a character problem that you have. I asked you a simple question. I will repeat the simple question again. It is not a trick question. It is not a loaded question. Okay? It is clear and unambiguous. Okay? Are you asserting that there is an impersonal absolute that is the ground of all dependent states?
No.
Okay, good. You've now screwed yourself because now your dependent facts do not depend on anything because you neither assert that there is a personal absolute or an impersonal absolute. Therefore, whatever statements of dependency you make don't ultimately depend upon anything. Game over.
Not quite. Can I respond
You
without
listen,
being interrupted?
either you are freaking stupid or you're a pathological liar, and I believe that you're a pathological liar. Listen to me. I'm gonna give you a statement. Okay, see, now I have to educate you. Now, I'm gonna give you a statement. You tell me if you accept or you do not accept the following statement. X, okay? X is a placeholder. X equals Y or not Y. Do you accept that statement?
X equals Y or not Y? Yes, I guess. Yeah.
Good. Now, is that statement necessarily true?
Well, it's a tautology, isn't it?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it's true.
Good.
No matter which way you look.
Right. Now, I'm going to plug in values for X equals Y or not Y. It doesn't matter what the values are. Okay? Now, a fact equals or will be either dependent or not dependent. That statement is necessarily true. Do you understand?
Yes, it's a tautology. Yeah, it gives us no information about reality.
Listen, I don't need your freaking windbaggery. You're not very smart. Okay? You're not educating me at all. You never have in these conversations. I'm a whole hell of a lot smarter and educated than you are. But what I'm not is a chronic deceiver. Now, if you're going to invoke facts, every time you speak, you're going to be invoking some kind of a fact. Now, do your facts depend upon an absolute or not?
No, not necessarily.
So your facts don't depend upon anything ultimately?
My facts depends upon justified beliefs.
Sir, see you see, this is the problem. I'm confronting you before everyone in the room. I've already said this 3 times. You are a pathological deceiver. You pathologically. Now, very carefully. Is there a ground of all being? Is there something that is ultimate as to why anything at all exists?
No, he's fine for me.
Okay, listen to me. You cannot have all facts being dependent. That would be incoherent. So there's going to have to be something that is ultimate, absolute, and non-dependent, that is the basis for all dependent facts. Otherwise, you cannot have intelligibility for facts, because then they would depend upon nothing. Now, do you accept that something is absolute and unconditionally non-dependent and the basis of all dependent facts? Yes or no? That's all I need to know. Simple question. I'm waiting. See, no answer. The guy is a pathological. Okay, I'm waiting. Go ahead. I'm waiting, London. How convenient. Okay, I'm waiting. What's the answer?
Right. Sorry. So, yeah, I had a bit of a connection issue there. Apologies for that.
I'll repeat the question. Okay.
Go for it.
Do you accept that there is a reason why anything at all exists? Doesn't matter if you don't know it.
It seems intuitive. I'm willing to grant it.
No. Okay. Good. Is that the foundation of your reason, that there is something that is the grounds of why anything exists at all?
Yeah, I mean, it seems intuitive.
I'm willing to grant. Okay, good. I'm not asking you to grant. I'm asking you, what's your system? Now,
I'm not claiming certain knowledge.
Listen, right? I didn't. London. You know why I'm pissed off with you? Because every time I talk with you, you go off into your prescripted deceptions. Look, we're not discussing. Don't overtalk me, or the conversation's going to be over. Because I despise you. You are a pathological lying person. I didn't discuss psychological confidence or certainty. So what you're trying to introduce is to muddy the waters in the conversation the way you always do. The reason why I'm pissed is because I know you. I've dealt with you on dozens of occasions, and you're a pathological deceiver, and I'm going to call you out on it. Now, we're going to try this again. Is there something that is ultimate? Okay. Is there something ultimate, absolute, and unconditionally non-dependent that provides for all dependent states?
I would say intuitively it seems so.
Either you affirm it or you don't. Can you not give a straightforward, honest answer?
The answer is I don't.
What's the answer?
I don't know, but I'm willing to grant it.
No, sir. You either affirm it or you don't affirm it. Which is it?
Don't tell me what my answer is. I just gave it.
Okay, fuck off! Okay, this guy is you know what? Nothing pisses me off more than anything else is when I'm dealing with people who are pathological deceivers. Okay, I asked him very straightforward questions, and all we saw was deception, evasiveness. This is why I'm so angry with this guy, because he's a lying scumbag.
What can you do?
Yeah, I noticed that.
By the way, a little insight to why I'm angry, because I've dealt with him on over 24 occasions, and every time it's the same BS. And you want to know something? It's satanic. What is the essence of Satanism? Pathological lying. Okay?